Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Buddha of Destiny Namaste's channel. Namaste to you and your family. I appreciate all of you taking your time to listen, to come by. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. Sorry. I appreciate you guys taking your time, coming by, and everything. Thank you to Walker White, Pop Pot, Ideal, Eileen TV, Pop Pot, Ideal again, OSY Gaming, VNM 18 Vlogs, Nature Music, Munich, Annalisa Nevidas, Nature Music, Munich, Anaheim Channel, Artista ni Emily Rapper. Thank you for all coming. I'm going to read. Let me see if y'all can hear me. I'm going to read the book. Yeah, y'all can hear me. Alright. Sorry. I don't have nobody. Hey, what's up? Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. Namaste, namaste. Okay, I'm going to be reading The Spiritual Laws of Life by Harold Klemp. It's very important that you follow the spiritual laws first. You know what they are and everything. Alright, so first one is forward. The teachings of ECK define the nature of soul. You are soul, a particle of God sent into this world and to gain spiritual experience. So that is why we are here. That is our purpose. We need to awaken and realize that's why we're here. The goal in ECK is spiritual freedom in this lifetime, after which you become a co-worker with God, both here and in the next world. Karma and reincarnation are primary beliefs. Key to the ECK teachings is the Mahanta, the living ECK master. He has the special ability to act as both the inner and outer master for ECK students. The prophet of Ekankar. He is given respect but is not worshipped. He teaches the sacred name of God, Hu, Hu, Hu. When sung just a few minutes each day, Hu will lift you spiritually into the light and sound of God, the ECK Holy Spirit. This easy spiritual exercise and others will purify you. You are then able to accept the full love of God in this lifetime. Sri Harold Klemp is the Mahanta, the living ECK master today. Author of many books, discourses, and articles, he teaches the ins and outs of the spiritual life. His teachings lift people and help them recognize and understand their own experiences in the light and the sound of God. Many of these talks are available to you on audio and video cassette. This book contains thought-provoking quotations from Sir Harold Klemp and Paul Twitchell, the modern-day founder of Ekanika. Within these pages are many excellent tools. Irvin Lim, your personal spiritual study and path to mastership. Mastership. To find out more about Harold Klemp and Econar, please turn to page 205 in the back of this book. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. All things from heaven to earth are kind under its care, and it hears the faint chirp of the cricket, though it may seem deaf to our loudest prayers. This is what it looks like. Shit, I gotta remove the overlay. I gotta remove the overlay. Alright, this is it. Yeah, I can see it. And this here, we will begin. And this is the book. Oh, shit. Sorry. This is the book, Spiritual Laws by Harold Klemp. Timeless principles that can guide readers to finding the best decisions in any situation. Spiritual truth beneath their wings. There exists wonderful truth, spiritual laws that nourish us, one and all. Laws of wisdom, freedom, and charity or divine love. How can we shape our lives and destiny to live in harmony with them? As awakened captains of our destiny, we can meet today's challenges in a more relaxed and happy way. The spiritual laws of life gives us the many resources to make the very best decision at any one moment. Read Harold Klemp's groundbreaking new book. Watch a new vista of understanding open for you. You're not seeing the likes of it. Learn how to keep in tune with your spiritual nature. Suddenly, you're living a full, exciting life of greater love, energy, and wonder. Do you wish to open a book to the hidden spiritual truths that uplift us all? Then come along, open these pages, and enjoy. So let's go. Hey, what's up, country boy? Hey, good afternoon, Miss Key Kitchen. What's for lunch? My lunch is in the oven. I hope this shit don't burn. Alright, laws of wisdom. I am reading the spiritual laws of life. Laws of wisdom, the laws that speak of divine power and how it manifests in the universe. Okay, caution, causation. Causation, the wheel of life, which is a factor in the human and spiritual cycles of lives. Karma, a cosmetic sea of worlds. The was it? Lexicon. The ECK power is the intelligence which pervades all space and animates all living things. This mental action and reaction is the law of Caucasian. The principle of Caucasian does not begin in the individual but in the cosmetic power. It is not and results are seen in an infinite variety of conditions and experiences. Thank you, country boy. In order to express life, there must be the power. Nothing can exist without the cosmetic power. Everything which exists is some manifestation of the basic power from which by which all things have been created and continually are being recreated. Man lives in a fathomless sea of this plastic ether called the ECK power, and this substance is ever alive and active. It is sensitive to the highest degree. Thought form takes mound or matrix from that which the substance expresses. Dialogues with the Master, chapter 20. The other aspect of spirit, even more important than the light, is that which we know as a sound. The other aspect of spirit, even more important than the light, is that which we know as the let me see as the sound. This sound current is actually the voice of God, spoken in the Bible as a word. In the beginning as the word, and the word was made flesh and dwelt among us. This voice, the creative current which comes from God, has created the lower worlds. It comes out like a radio wave from a central broadcasting station. It's like a pebble thrown into a quiet lake, causing ripples to go out. These waves go out, but they must always back to the center. It's the returning wave that we are interested in. This is what soul is looking for. God center. We call the God realization or the God consciousness. How to find God Mahanta transcripts. Book 2. Hey, what's up? No way, Masty. I'm just reading the spiritual laws of life. Someone wrote to me from a farm in Africa. He said a hen laid a bunch of eggs that were fertilized, but a funny looking rooster whose head and neck were bald. Every time the rooster would come in the yard, the family would all laugh at it. It was all pretty funny until the eggs hatched. The one of the chicks came out looking exactly like the rooster. Bald head, bald neck, because the little thing was so ugly and small, the other chicks picked on it and finally even broke its leg. To protect it, the family had to bring it into the house. The person who wrote the letter said, "You know, it's interesting how we laughed at this rooster that was bald headed and bald necked, and now all of a sudden we find that one just like him has taken up residence in our home. Thoughts of any nature going to come in Thoughts of any nature going to come home to roost. This is called the law of karma, or the law of cause and effect. The ECKs are quite familiar with. Thank you, Country Boy, for being here. Magandang gabi po, magandang gabi po. Thank you very much, No Way Masty, for being here. I miss you. I haven't seen you for a minute. Thank you to everybody that's here. I truly appreciate it. I know I scheduled this at the Hey Lifestyle Gooding. Meow 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 meow. What's up? I thought I saw your name, Georgia girl. Woo, Georgia girl. What's up? Miss Key Kitchen. Damn, I missed y'all because I was reading. I'm sorry. Miss Key Kitchen. Country Boy Magic. Georgia girl. Woo! Yeah. Georgia girl, I am every woman, everybody connect over with her. Lifestyle Green. Please connect with her. She's on the road 900. Please, please, please connect if you don't have her. No Way Masty, if you don't have her, connect. Grab each other up. One after another, grab each other up. Any mods, you have my permission to go ahead and drop their links, yo. Happy Sunday. My niece is breathing on her own. God is good shit. Yeah, it's gonna take time. That's all. Hey, what's up, Teapot? What's up? Alright, let me finish reading. Change. Change law of conditions in the worlds of time and space will always change at some point. There is no stability here. A cosmetic sea of the words. The Ekankar lexicon. This is a world of change. In fact, even this universe, so many heavens that lie above this physical one are in a constant swirl of change. Change is the unchanging law of the worlds of change. Wisdom of the Heart, Book 2, Wisdom, Note 28. Whoever is under the hand of Mohai is, is unconsciousness of the law of change, which permeates all things in the lower worlds. There is no stability. There is no stability here. As the positive and negative streams are in a constant interplay that can feature the good things in life for a while, but then can take a discouraging turn toward the unhappy lessons. This dynamic tension between the individual beyond his present capacity, conditions in this unstable realm of time and space. Sorry, just thinking. Okay, whoever is under the hand of Mahai is unconsciousness of the law of change, which permeates all things in the lower worlds. There is no stability here, as the positive and negative streams are in a constant interplay that can feature the good things in life for a while, but then can take a discouraging tension, a discouraging turn toward the unhappy lessons. This dynamic tension between the positive and negative forces is needed to stretch the individual beyond his present capacity. I am reading The Spiritual Laws of Life. We all should know the spiritual laws of life before we talk about the chakras, all that. Um Conditions soul travel too. Conditions is this unstable realm of time and space will always change at some point. It is one of the laws of these elastic worlds. We are in dimension 5. Hey, what's up, the Dark Explorer and the Shellas being a devious with destiny. The Mahanta wants to show him the meaning of a single fact. All change is a measure of spiritual growth, and without change there is no growth at all. When people don't understand that a change is for their own good, they usually shut the door to the blessings of God just because it is a change. To be able to accept the changes as you move from the present to the future are are from one plane to another in the present requires a very nimble state of consciousness. Lightly place your attention upon a situation in life. Then put your viewpoint as soul above the situation. Look down on everything going on below, as if it were a chess game. Even though it might be in your imagination, you can look at it. You can look at it at a situation by simply rearranging your place on the chessboard. It's a successful drive, and let me see. It's a successful drive. It's a successful device, and those who use it often create changes around themselves. Change is the law of truth here. It sweeps combs, it sweeps cobwebs from the eye of soul, showing the right way to a more fruitful life. And yet, despite all, hey, what's up, Sherry B? The spiritual reaches of ECK seldom forget about them. Odd, isn't it? How human nature selects a old and old. Let me see. Selects, man, selects. There you go. I'm sorry. Odd, isn't it? How many nature selects a small handful of events from the past and present, and from the past and makes of them our memories, though it often leaves out the blessings of ECK. Human nature is a fickle child. Everything in life is about change. It is mostly your ability to change your consciousness to the needs of the most important life. Alright, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go to the oven, get my food out the oven before I burn it. What's up, Uncle Paul? Terry, Sherry, Miss Key Kitchen, yo, everybody, Stark Explorer, Bell Blues Clues. Hey, what's up? I know you can't stay long, but have you playing well? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna go get my food out the oven before I burn down the house, and then I will be right back. All right, hold on. Thank you, Uncle Paul. I'm back. Sorry, sorry. I go get my my lunch slash my dinner. My bad. Alright, let me show you. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's beans, a veggie enchilada with yellow orange rice and corn. Everybody, please type Buddha, connect with each other. Sherry, are all y'all mods? Please let me know if any of y'all missing wrenches so I can go in there and fix it. Sherry DRA and Lifestyle Green is the one I was talking about. She has many channels. As long as you see Green underneath it, then that's her. And mostly everybody from in here also is from Lifestyle Meow Meow team. Hey Rossetto, what's up? Everybody, please grab up Rossetto. He's a wonderful person, very wonderful. Everybody, grab up Cherry B. She's wonderful. We got Terry. We got Paul. We got who else? Miss Key. Woo, Miss Key. What's for lunch? We got Georgia Girl, I Am Every Woman. Come on, let's help her. Rossetto, she's on 900 on the road. What is she on the road to 900? But she's trying to get to 1K. She's trying to get her family. She already got everything. She just needs a family. So everybody, please help her. All she needs is a family, man. That's Georgia Girl, I Am Every Woman. All she needs is a family, T-Bot. Come on. I know Rossetto, Dale, bro, please help her. Lifestyle, if you're still here, please. And major love shout out to Emily Reaper. Major love shout out to Lifestyle Green. And major love shout out to everybody in the chat that came through. Oh shit, I just got hot sauce on my book. Alright. Let's see where I left off. Alexa, cancel. Alright. All change is a measure of spiritual growth, and without change, there is no growth at all. When people don't understand that a change is for their own good, they usually shut the door to the blessings of God just because it is a change. To be able to accept the changes as you move forward, as you move from the present to the future, or from one plane to another, and the present requires a very nibble of consciousness. Let me see. I already read that. Okay, chess game, I read that. Changes the law of truth here. It sweeps cobwebs from the eye of the soul. Okay, I read that. Everything in life is about change, yet it is mostly your ability to change your consciousness to the needs of the moment that counts above all. Graceful change of the sort will keep you spiritually young for all time. As harsh as change may often appear to us, it is for the purification of immature and mature souls alike. It is mostly your ability to change your consciousness to the needs of the moment that counts above all. Gingerbread Jack, what's up? Chef J Official, thank you, thank you, thank you. Consciousness. Consciousness law of the recognition or realization of the beginningness of self or thing in thought, which manifests external life and form. A cosmetic sea of words. The Ekankar Lexon. We each choose our own state of consciousness. We make our own worlds. We each choose our own state of consciousness. It takes a while for many individuals, even many ECK initiates, to recognize this. We make our own worlds. What we are today is a sum total of everything we have thought or been throughout the ages. Everything in the universe has its origin, an idea, in thought, and it has its completion in the manifestation of thought through form. Many intermediate stages are necessary, but the cause and effect of the series are thought the thing. This shows that in the essence, the thing already existed in thought. This is consciousness. If it is true fact that the thing must be in thought before thought you can form a thing, then it is plain that the divine ideal can only be externalized in our objective life to the proportion of its first formed in our thought. It takes form from our thought only to the extent we have apprehended its existence in the divine ECK. Soul is a thinker of thoughts. The consciousness responds when directed by soul, which is beyond all thought, beyond all matter, energy. Hey, James Guy, what's up? Space and time. The very act of thinking imposes self consciousness because all thoughts are possible only through self consciousness. Therefore, that which I am, that which is above and beyond all thoughts, cannot be revealed by the consciousness nor the intellect. Even when the consciousness cannot think of it, it is possible for soul, which I am, to know the whole thing in a complete way. In the creative process of the soul, we become the individual reflection of what we realize the divine power to be. Relative to oneself, if we realize the divine as an infinite and potential of all that can constitute a perfect human being. This conception must, by the law of creativity, gradually build up a corresponding image in our thoughts, which in turn will act on our external condition. This, by the law of consciousness, is the nature of process. Okay, let me take a drink of something. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, precious things? I do what? Ever. Type Buddha in the chat. Buddha. Why is my banner not up? Why you smell? Hey, boy, hey, Teapot right there. Connect with Teapot. Teapot connect with Gingerbread Jack. He is one of the best supporters. He's very funny. He's an amazing content creator. I haven't seen him in a while. He he has his pet. I forget what he called him. I think it's a hamster. Like, you know the movie G Force? That's his pet. I can't let that drink get hot. I'm drinking kombucha, which is by GTS Singerade Raw Kombucha. Um, it's renew, rebalance, rebuild, reclaim, rekindle. 9 billion living probiotics in it. Hey, what's up, Kid Pace? Everybody, please grab up Kid Pace. Kid Pace, type Buddha in the chat. Kid Pace is family. Meow meow. If you're still here, please connect with Kid Pace. What time do you go live? Meow meow. At 7. See? Let me see. Let me go get Amachona's live on my other name. Chona is live. If everybody can go over there, let's put this book on pause, okay, and show love, because that's what it's all about, is showing love. I'm gonna introduce you to Chona. That is a Meow Meow team. Okay, and she is alive right now. So please go over there, hit the thumbs up, Tell her what's up, meow meow slash namaste Buddha. They call me Buds, Budz. Only one that calls me Buds is Lifestyle. But you can go to Chona, and then I think, hey, what's up, Universe? Yeah, that's Chona. From Meow Meow. I know her from Meow Meow. Just tell her Buddha sent you. Country Boy Magic, Chanel, Yukai, Rose, M Mix Channel, everybody in that live is very, very, very supportive. Oh, I think she just ended. Oh shit. Yeah, she ended. Damn. I was gonna. If y'all could please go over there, hit the thumbs up, leave a beautiful comment. I'll appreciate it. I know she just ended. I mean, I don't know if she was gonna end, but yeah, please do that. I'll appreciate it. I'm so bad at reading. I always lose my spot. But I always like to reread. What's that? Can I do kombucha? Laughing out loud. I do the kombucha without alcohol in it. It's Buddha, not Bud Baha. What is that? Bud Baha. Kip is a real cool guy. Please grab him up. Critex Inc. I do whatever. Please type Buddha. Link up with everybody. They're amazing people. Kip is an amazing person. I heard a lot about him. Universe, if you're still here, grab him up. Meow meow. Everybody, please grab him up if you're still here. Cause Trona ended her live. So I don't know. Alright, let me finish reading. Do y'all remember what's the last thing I said? Oh yeah, he's a rapper. He sings. Alright, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh shit. I'm getting my hot sauce food on my book. Oh, well, it's my book. What can you say? It's my book. When my mom asked me, I'll be like, I was eating. My book, my food fell on it. Whatever. Mm. Alright. I'm gonna read from here because it's very good to reread. I'm eating a veggie enchilada with arroz frijoles, which is orange rice, with corn, beans, zucchini, squash, and it has hot sauce. Georgia girl, drop your link. She probably lied. That's probably why she didn't drop her link. Let me get Georgia girl. Where's Georgia girl? Hold on. Oh, I actually have to go to my page. Alright, someone just type her name, man. Georgia girl. Yo, aren't you a mod, Sherry? You could type the three dots on the side. I am every woman. I like her song. Oh shit, I'm gonna drop my food. I like the song. Her intro. I'm gonna drop her link. She's at 855. Road to 1,000. Everybody in here, Grab her up, okay? Y'all could do it, man. Forget that. She's at 8:55. Y'all can grab her, please. Okay? This is her link. She's not. Let me see. Georgia girl. I'm gonna put Georgia girl. I am every woman dream team. I know she got rows in it. I don't got no emojis on this keyboard, so can't do it. All right, there you go. Ah, Terry did it. Shit. All right. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. I appreciate that for real. Cause I could have been, drinking or eating. But yeah, universe. How are you doing, Terry? How are you doing? Kip, how are you? Sherry, how are you? How's everybody doing? In the creative process of soul, we become the individual reflection of what we realize the divine power to be, reflective to oneself. If we realize the divine as the infinite potential of all that can constitute a perfect human being, this conception must, by law of creativity, gradually build up a corresponding image in our thoughts, which in turn will act on our own and our will act on our external condition. Sorry, tongue twisting. This, by the law of consciousness, is the nature of the process. Teapot, just type Buddha so you don't lose no bananas. Ah, he's doing good. That's good. Thank you very much, Terry. I what happened was I left on August 4th, and I came back actually on the 8th at midnight, 1 a.m. I unpacked everything. No, it's okay, Teapot. Don't worry about it. Just letting you know so you don't lose no bananas. You don't lose family. You too funny like that. And then I didn't feel good yesterday. I was supposed to read this book, but I didn't feel good. And I still don't feel good, but I'm reading it. Alright, this by the law of consciousness is the nature of process. All paths to God are provided by Spirit for the express purpose of giving soul and its varying states of consciousness a choice in how it wants to return to God. Each path leads to another path and then to another. It is one thing to be born into a certain state of consciousness, but we owe it to ourselves to make effort to reach higher and beyond. Upon birth, we are given whatever consciousness we need to get from birth to death, the kind that allows us to go to school, learn a trade or a profession, and make our way. But it takes a special effort to go beyond and reach greater states of consciousness. We can do this by direct experience with the light and sound of the Spirit. It is one thing to be born into a certain state of consciousness, but we owe it to ourselves to make the effort to reach higher and beyond. Thanks, Sherry. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. It truly means a lot. Every time you move into another state of consciousness. Sherry, can you do me a favor and see if lifestyle Goodine is on, or Terry, Sherry, Terry, anything? Check if these people are live, please. I will drop their name in the link. Oh, right there. because time be fine, and I don't know what time she goes live, and I would love it if everybody could follow over there and we will all grow to the highest. Because Meow Meow is not only a YouTube content creator, she is like me. She's like an individual that is not here for the money, doesn't care about the money. We just want to see everybody grow and make their goal. And that's what Lifestyle Gooding is about. That's what Emily Reaper is about. But Emily went live at 5 a.m. She lives in Sweden. But you can see if she is live again. I hardly think so. those are the names. Every time you move into another state of consciousness, your nutritional laws may change. Then you start juggling your diet and vitamins. When you finally lose track, you may end up going into a nutritionist. Why? Because you are going through different states of consciousness and your body is responding to the law. As above, so below, as you grow in your state of consciousness or as you come nearer to another intuition, things begin to change and you wonder what's happening. It's simply that your state of consciousness is changing. Even your word or your secret word may not work anymore, and you must ask to find a new one. It is known in the spiritual order that the expansion of consciousness can only take place after one is put into new conditions of learning. Life carries all people and beings onward to the expansion of consciousness. Consciousness is the ECK, but not God itself. The moment the Shella has a consciousness of himself as the ECK, he has established himself in the world, in the Word, the voice of God. This is the realization of soul that occurs on the fifth plane. This leads into God realization, the ultimate goal of the Ashelas who follow the path of ECK. I told you, fifth plane. We on the fifth dimension already. Hey, there go Jersey girl right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Jersey girl. Let me see. Hold up. Um, damn, I don't know how to do this. Hold on. My friend made a video for me earlier, and I forgot to put it up. Shit, let me put it. Thank you very much for everybody coming and staying. I truly appreciate it. And most of all, thank you. Bet I think I already have the video. Let's see. Alright, there you go. Let's get
I wake up every minute with a fever dreams. I push the mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know
thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. The Stock Explorer. Please type Buddha so everybody can connect with you. Terry, please drop her link. Georgia Girl, I Am Every Woman Dream Team. Everybody, please. She's on the road to 900. The Stock Explorer is on the road to 1,000. Let's go, everybody. Please grab each other up. It is known in the spiritual order that the expansion of consciousness can only take place after one is put into new conditions of learning. Life carries all people and beings onward to the expansion of consciousness. Okay, so basically, the soul that occurs on the fifth plane, This leads into God realization. We are in the fifth dimension. Thank you, Georgia girl. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Namaste to you and your family. Your niece is always in my prayers, and I told you don't worry. She'll be okay. Have no worries. God is taking care of it. The simplest key to begin conscious is the art of listening. By all means, listen to others, but also listen and watch for the silent voice of the Manhanta that speaks through others, the waking dream. And the waking dream and intuition, for example, to be conscious is to be humble and compassion. 8 in the presence. Oh, another car pass. Sorry. To be humble and compassionate in the presence of life. In short, love fills your being. Your being. The ego is out. So, Georgia girl, when your niece comes to and there she's doing fine, just speak to her. Just speak to her. Listen and watch her body language and everything. 5 spiritual laws of this world. 5 spiritual laws of this world. These are just 5 of many spiritual laws of this world. They are important, especially when looking at political and religious fields. The beginning of human life is when breath comes into the fetus. Love is the first and great commandment. Yeah, commandment, also called the rule of spiritual law. Love God, love your neighbor, and love yourself. Work for your food. This deals with the welfare system and our responsibility to make our own way as we can in this world. Give tribute to God and Caesar. This relates to our duty to the government regarding taxes. Reward the laborer. This is about the government's duty to the people. A cosmetic sea of worlds. The first law deals with the beginning of human life. The beginning of human life is when breath comes first into the fetus. When breath comes into the fetus. The backup for this in the Christian Bible is Genesis 2:7. And the Lord formed man and the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. The key point is and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. Law number 2 is love first and great commandment. The law can also be called the rule of spiritual law in Matthew 22:37 to 39. Jesus said, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind." This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. If the leaders and people in our society would take these 2 laws to heart, this would be an entirely different place. Nobody would be suffering. Nobody would be homeless, starving on the streets. If we all realize we are all one, we all believe red. Hey fam, what's up, Panama City? Please stop Buddha, everybody. Grab up Panama City. Grab up Blue Clues. Grab up Sherry B. Grab up Kip Hayes. Come on now. Grab up everybody up in this chat. I got new people in here. Please grab them up. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. The third law deals with the welfare system. It tells about the responsibility we have to make our own way as much as we can in this world. Law number 3 is work for your food. This comes from Paul in his second letter to the Thessalonians. I am quoting from the King James Version. Neither did we eat any man's bread for naught, means that we didn't just take somebody else's bread without doing something in return, but wrought with labor and travail night and day. We worked and did whatever we could. We did whatever our mission was. But they did all this work night and day that we might not be chargeable to any of you, which basically means that we didn't owe you anything in the way of rent or anything else. Nobody could say you didn't carry your own weight. Paul was saying we carried our own weight, and this is the tradition that we were trying to give to the rest of you. There were good principles. We're addressing the welfare system. Paul continues, not because we have not the power, but to make ourselves an example unto you to follow us. In other words, he was saying we could be the big guys and say, we're in town, take care of us. We're going to do our preaching, feed us, give us room and board. We could have pulled rank on you and you would have to put up with it. But we didn't do that. We wanted to be an example for you. Then he says, for even when we were with you, this we commended you. And this is the important point. The people who are putting together legislation for the reform of the welfare system need to understand this, that if any would not work, neither should he eat. Very simple, very straightforward. Then he closes, for we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly, working not at all, but are busybodies. 2 Thessalonians 3 6 11. Law number 3 is work for your food. But some people are not very fortunate. Some people basically they struggle, okay. Some people are on disability and some people can't work. Unfortunately, I can't work anymore by the state of law. Since I was 25, I got hit by an 18-wheeler, so I have no choice but to be on the stupid SSI. They don't even pay me enough like to survive. I'm lucky to have my mother and I'm very thankful. And yo, thank you, Panama.
I wake up every minute with a fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know
And check out this video.
taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything.
My friend made that for me. Alright, let me play this.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb.
I go lie at night, I be in my feelings, I'ma be fine. Need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah.
Yes, thank you very much for the trust in my channel. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying here. That's truly appreciative and amazing. Oh, that's Trending Live TV. She made that. I paid her some money. I gave her some, because there's some hard times, especially in the Philippines. So I gave her money and she made me like all of those. And my emojis, what you do, let me explain. Emojis. You go and you look for the emoji you want. She doesn't know how you want it. She doesn't know, You just if you have a certain color, you say, "Hey, I want a green. I want a green and blue, black, and like to stand out, saying Stock Explorer." She could do all that for you. She's good at that. You got a picture in mind, you can get the picture and then tell her that is there a way that she can cut it and paste it to it? I'm sure there is a way. All right, let's go back to this. Law number 4 deals with our duty to the government regarding tax levels. Law number 4: give tribute to God and Caesar. The phrase the Pharisees were trying to trick Jesus into making statements against the Roman government. If they could do this, they could bring the Roman government down on him and have him put in jail. So someone asked him, "Is it lawful to give tribute unto Caesar or not?" Jesus was very sharp. "Show me a coin." They said, "Sure." They gave him a coin worth maybe 20 cents. "Whose image is on this coin?" he said. They said, "Caesar's." And Jesus said, "Render," which means give render, therefore unto Caesar the things which are Caesar's are, and unto God the things that God's. Law number 4: give tribute to God and Caesar. They marveled at how hard at excuse me. They marveled at how he had sidestepped their trap. Law number 4 was about. Let me see this. What's better than listening to Trending's member shout out first thing in the morning? Wake up today is going to be a good day. Wake up today is going to be a good day. Yeah, that's Netflix. I have that too. Yeah, I have all that music. I tell her what song I want on it. I like Netflix. She's the one that introduced me to Netflix. Law number 4 was about the people's duty to the government. Law number 5 is about the government's duty to the people. This is the one that government officials like to forget about. When they forget about it and take more than their due through taxes, they enslave the people they are ruling. If you don't have money in a society, you have no freedom. Law number 5: reward the laborer. In 1 Timothy 5:18, Paul says, "Thou shalt not muzzle the ox that treadeth out the corn, and the laborer is worthy of his reward." Paul tried to explain the same concept to the Corinthians in another letter. He quotes this law: "Again, thou shalt not muzzle the mouth of the ox that treadeth out the corn." I'm just seeing if I missed any comments. Let me see. Here's the whole purpose of incentive of why people work. That he the plough that should plough in hope, and that he the thrests and hope should be partaker of this hope. 1 Corinthians 9:9 through 10. If you're plowing and somebody demands that you give your entire crop to Caesar, there's no initiative for you to work. That's what they used to do in the Soviet Union. People didn't work, and today there's no Soviet Union. It was a government trying to enslave its people. The government and the government said, "Don't worry about things. We'll take care of you." And all they did was suppress and make slaves of their people. Socialism is the same as communism, just not the quite just not quite as strong yet. We have to look out for the spiritual freedom involved in these laws that are reflected in the Christian Bible. Law number 5: reward the laborer. Okay, fix fix the Diddy. Fixidity. A law that governs the law that governs the dominion of the Kal, giving the appearance of completeness, spaciousness, and accommodation, yet beset with numberless restrictions, not perceived by anyone except the spiritual traveler. ECK is not the bound by the law of fixity. The hidden ECK teachings have survived in a hardened world due to their flexibility. The ECK teachings have survived in a hardened world due to their flexibility. It is said that Taoism, Taoism, the ancient philosophy and religion of China, outlasted Confucianism, the moral and religious system, because the latter reduced everything to fixed rules. ECK and life are flux, kal, and limitation are fixed states of consciousness that try to build prison walls around truth. The Lakis of the Kal, Niranjan, are misguided in their search for the truth because his region of domain is under the law of fixity, which gives the appearance of spaciousness, accommodation, and completeness, but it is set with a bowl of countless restrictions and perceived by anyone but the spiritual traveler. God, okay, the law of God. Everything, this is, yeah, chapter God. Law of God. Everything has its origin in spirit. Divine truth is one of unchanging. A cosmetic sea of words. Thoracic, okay. The Odyssey, Odyssey. A soul teaches us to cooperate with the laws of God. It takes many lifetimes of bumps and bruises before all the lessons of Godhood sink in. And when they do, we are granted the grace to partake consciously of the highest aspects of sainthood. The Living World, the Living Word, Book 1, Chapter 31. The law of God states that soul has existence because God wills it. The law of God states that soul has existence because God wills it. Thus, God loves all life so dearly that it allows soul to exist. If it did not love, all would be barren. Time, space, law, chance, matter, primitive energy, and intelligence are only the effects of God's love for life and only exist to serve soul in its journey to find liberation and freedom. The soul is not the cause for the law which brings happiness or misery. Not being free, neither does it act as the prime cause that brings about the opposite. As the free self, it has the opportunity to establish itself as the prime mover for the beginning about happiness and letting life be what it should be. It does not establish life, but it exists because life itself supports soul as the prime consideration of God's love for every individual soul within the universe. take off the bookmark because I was reading this on my own. Thank you all for still being here. I appreciate it highly. Let me shake this drink good. Let me see. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna see. Let's see who's live. Mm, okay. That shit was live. It's not live. It's just a video. This key uploaded. Sherry, you can do me a favor. Go to Lifestyle Goodings channel and see what time her live is at. So we can all go over there. It's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna take a nap. I think it's she starts like at 6, right? Hey, the Sir David Show. What's up? How you doing, sir? I hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful day. Okay, and I'm gonna read this. I am reading The Spiritual Laws of Life by Harold Klemp. There were a time there was a time before this lower worlds were created when soul resided in the heavens. It's difficult to conceive of such a thing in heaven as a selfish or ongrowing soul, but interestingly enough, it wouldn't serve anyone or anything except itself. And so God sent soul down into lower worlds which had been created specifically for its experience. The hardships and troubles, even the happiness and joy, the full spectrum of experience that we know through the five senses and beyond are for souls unfoldment so that one day it may become a co-worker with God. This is the only purpose of it all. How to Find God, Mahanta Transcripts, Book 2, Chapter 14. One of the most prevalent misunderstandings. Okay, hold on. Let me put this on pause. I'm feeling wonderful. Happy parade to me and finally monetized. I invite you to my 46th. Today? Congratulations, congratulations. You can go ahead and drop your link. You should have a lunch. Um, 6:30. I'll put the alarm. Let's see. I know when I was myself, I didn't have a party. Tomorrow, okay. One of the most prevalent misunderstandings is that the law of God works only for those who have a devout or religious objective. This is a fallacy. It works just as impersonal as any law of physics. It can be used for greed or selfish purposes as well as noble ones. You don't have lunch? Let me see. I have to get my phone. Hold on 1 minute. You should have a rent. I can't do it. I can't do it on the phone. Uh, I'm gonna talk to Meow Meow about that. Cause I know Swoop wanted me to throw a party, but I didn't. I don't believe in throwing parties. I mean, it was wonderful, a good accomplishment. Oh my god, I put click to go to your channel. Oops. But I'm glad for you, man. I know when you started, I know everything. um, it doesn't say. It says go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout, or hide from channel. Sherry, why is YouTube tripping, man? I'm under my name. Wait, let me make sure. I'm under my other name. Alright, hold on. I'm coming. You go under my other name. There you go. I'm in yellow. Alright, here's the wrenchy. There's the wrenchy, sir. Nah, I mean, what, I mean, I don't, like, I don't understand. I mean, I came on, like, almost, what, midnight? Me and Sherry, we're doing karaoke, singing, and, let me see, I can drop it if you give me. Yeah, I made you blue. Um, you're welcome. Alright, everybody, that's his link to his party. I'm trying to see where I'm at, where I was. Alright, let me just read this part. The ECK Master speaks of the law of God. This supreme law speaks to the heart, for it tells of the relationship between the Sugmad, which is God, and soul. That law is love. It gives each person an answer to the ancient, like, let me see, to the ancient riddle of life. What is my purpose here? Agnostic or simple believer in a traditional God, all souls are moving into a greater circle of life and understanding. I would just like to say I appreciate every single person here because I know I have a speech impairment issue. And by me reading, it helps me. And I want to know who's going live. She's doing real good. Thank you for asking, sir. How are you? If you don't mind me asking, how you doing? How are your levels? Spiritual enlightenment and elimination come as we have contact with this light and sound of God. The ECKS sees the actual light of God that comes during contemplation. It gives spiritual upliftment and takes away the karma which has been created throughout our past lives and daily karma from this lifetime. We can do without the light, but we can't do without the sound. It is an actual sound that we hear. It may be that of an orchestra, it may be that of a flute. This is the only way that God can speak to us, through either the light or the sound. Meaning, go to Awakening Planet and they go listen to piano music, violin, cello, and you will feel what the inner peace and of God. Whenever we have an experience on the inner and we hear a booming voice, it may be a master, whether seen or unseen, another being, or an angel of God. But it's not God. The true voice is what we seek. It gives the wisdom and the truth which suppresses all understanding. As we begin to get this light and sound in our life, it shows in how we conduct our daily affairs. Our daily life is a reflection of what happens, and worldly, we may be spiritually successful, but it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be rich. If we set a goal for a project, we ought to get a grasp of spiritual principles. We experience these help us succeed in the sense that these experiences take us to the next step in life, what we call success. Other people may call failure because we have a different viewpoint. And because we have this viewpoint, we have happiness and lightness, which many other people would dearly love to experience but have never found. God of itself runs a straight course and does not take care of the individual in a sense, yet it has. And that right there concludes 1 through page 27. Let's see who's live so I can go ahead and eat my lunch. It's probably cold now. um, Terry, is anybody in the chat? Tell me you're still live. You're going live. Anybody going live? Let me know. I gotta look to see when Lifestyle goes live. Hey, what's up, Blue Clues? Are you going live by any chance? I'm gonna try to look on YouTube to see who's live. I gotta change usernames. Oh shit. I'm gonna drop my food. Upload it, upload it, upload it. Where's meow meow? Alright. Let me see. Let me tell this website. Page. She. What is it? Is my phone buzzing? Goodness. Alright, everybody, let's transfer over to the Stock Explorer. Learn about the stocks and how to make money. That's what it's all about. So please transfer over. I'm gonna drop her link. Hey, Country Boy Magic, how you doing, fam? What's up? What's up? Everybody, please type Buddha, Country Boy. Panama City, he's the wonderful, very supportive person. Just like the Stock Explorer. Okay, we're all gonna go over to the Stock Explorer right now and rate her, please. I'm gonna go over there because I want to learn about how to make some money, man. I need to make money. Por favor. I'm so tired of living off of SSI and struggling and shit. Everybody's like price gouging. It's ridiculous. Everybody, please go over there. Have yourself a wonderful, beautiful, safe day. Keep in mind that God always loves you. Be grateful that you're still alive and breathing. And I will let y'all go ahead and drop your links, connect with each other. We're gonna transfer over to the Stock Explorer. So everybody, please transfer over to her. Namaste to you and your family. Positive vibes always, country boy. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, Panama City, for coming through and for always looking out for me and dropping them super chats. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Like, truly, thank you. You don't have to. Thank you so much. Everybody, let's go over there. Let's raid her. Buddha raid. Say Buddha love. Buddha love. Buddha love. Ah, country boy. Okay, I got you. See, I don't know, country boy. I don't know. Shit, I gotta do it on the computer. Hold on. What you doing? Cause I tried doing my cell phone and it won't let me. So I gotta do it on the computer. Doesn't show I'm live. So I gotta search my name. Okay. Alright. There's your Ranchy, country boy. There's your Ranchy, okay? There's your Ranchy. To drop your link, you type Buddha. Do not drop your link. If you drop your link, you lose bananas. You lose family, people. It lowers. YouTube lowers you. Just type Buddha and it'll drop your link. Alright, everybody. You're welcome for the wrench. Much love. You have an upcoming premiere live. Go ahead and drop it. That's okay. And then we're going to go transfer over to the Stock Explorer. Everybody have a wonderful day. Namaste to you, country boy. It's only me and you in the chat. All right, take care. I'll see you later. It's been nice meeting you.